Eric Dooley, and I approve this message.
The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
Now on News Channel 6 at 6, election night in South Carolina. We'll hear from voters as your News at 6 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thanks so much for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with South Carolina voters at the polls tonight for primary. Time now for a first check of the weather. Here's our chief meteorologist, Jenna Petracci.
Well, we're definitely mostly dry now. Overall, we did have dry conditions today, but we had some spotty light rain showers in our northern and western counties, but even those are fading away. So it's going to be a nice dry night. You can see as we zoom in here to Washington County, around Sandersville, some spotty showers with cloud cover, but not a bad evening at all. This is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam showing those clouds starting to clear nicely down in Burke County. And as for our almanac today in Augusta, we had a very warm start to our Tuesday morning with a low of 73. That's a whole 6 degrees above average, and then our high today was very close to average. We made it to 91. Now around the CSRA, current temperatures are ranging from the upper 70s to 90. So 90 in Sylvania, 86 in Louisville, Aiken at 84, 82 in Gibson, 81 in Sparta, and then only 79 in Washington, where there's more cloud cover and where we had those spotty light showers earlier. Relative humidity a bit higher in our northern and western counties, and that humidity will continue to climb as we go into the end of the week. We have this south wind bringing in the moisture and the warmth. Winds are pretty light, only up to around 5 to 7 miles per hour. And for the rest of your Tuesday, looking good. It will clear out even more, mostly clear by 10 p.m., upper 70s. And as we look ahead here, rain chances down to 10% for Wednesday, then back up to 30% on Thursday as we really start to heat things up. We'll have a high of 93 then, and then up to 96. I'm so sorry, y'all. Bug just tried to fly into my mouth there. But we will have a high of 96 on Friday. I'll have more on your forecast coming up. But back to you, Jenny.
That is the worst, Jenna, the bugs flying around us for sure. A shooting investigation is for more than...
And obviously with that kind of background for training, you can produce a lot better soldier than I was at that period of time.
It's an event organizers say they look forward to each year. For more than 40 years, Camp Rainbow has provided children battling cancer with a safe place to experience summer camp. The program is hosted by WellStar Children's Hospital, and it's underway this week in Lincolnton. This year, 35 children from across Georgia are participating in the camp. It's designed for children between the ages of 5 and 17 who are battling cancer or receiving treatment. They take part in activities including swimming and archery, canoeing, and other outdoor events, while medical staff remain on site throughout the week. Organizers say support from the community has helped keep Camp Rainbow going for more than 4 decades.
This is our 41st year of doing Camp Rainbow, and the community has supported us in so many ways, with food and with services, and I think that they recognize that it is important for these kids to feel normal and feel like they're just a kid, and that's what we do here at camp.
Organizers say it also helps children build friendships and create memories during some of the most difficult times of their lives. The Salvation Army of Augusta will be getting a big boost to provide services and shelter to people without a home. The federal government has approved nearly $5 million in HUD funding. Salvation Army officials say the money's going to help in the construction of a new Center of Hope shelter on Hale Street. It's going to replace the current one on Green Street and serve about 200 people. Additional information will be announced in the coming weeks. The Georgia Cancer Center and WellStar MCG Health are continuing to make advancements in the fight against cancer. They're now using the Electa Esprit Gamma knife. Doctors say it allows them to treat patients with non-invasive brain tumors without the need for traditional surgery. Researchers say it's the gold standard in radiation therapy. A ribbon-cutting ceremony was held today to celebrate the new technology.
And in certain circumstances, it can be much safer than doing neurosurgery when you're treating lesions deep in the brain. It has a tremendous accuracy, the ability to deliver a high dose of radiation to a target deep in the brain, and the dose fall off is such that the adjacent brain gets very little dose, and so the risk of injuring the brain is fairly small.
And the hope is that this treatment will help patients who may not be candidates for other procedures. Coming up, the latest on the conflict in Iran. Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Petracci is back with us now.
Well, glad there's no bugs flying around here, Jenny. I think we're safe for now. But our forecast is showing some big-time heat this week. Our actual temperatures will be in the mid-90s, and then the heat index will be between 100 to 105. I'll have more details on your forecast when we return.
At Science Co, our employees.
Injured? Call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy.
I had never really been in an accident before. Austin Jackson's team, they explained everything.
I knew that he was taking care of the behind-the-scenes work, and that was like a heavy load off of me and my family.
As soon as I called Austin Jackson, I was assured that everything would be taken care of for me.
We take all the burden from the legal side off of our clients. We protect, we guide, and we assist the injured of our community after an accident.
President Trump endorsed only one.
And I really want to see him win.
Attention viewers, CW6 is now available today on Hulu. It's never been easier to watch all your favorite CW shows, sports, talk, reality, and so much more. CW6. Watch it today on Hulu.
Dixie Belle Peaches store is now open at I-20 and Riverwatch Parkway. Come in today and get Dixie Belle Peaches, locally grown and fresh from the farm, by the basket or by the carload. You'll also find watermelons, cantaloupes, tomatoes, and Vidalia onions, plus souvenirs and more. And you can top off your visit with peach ice cream or slushes. So get the family and come to the Dixie Belle Peaches store, located next door to the Waffle House. Take exit 200 off I-20.
Did you know Harold proposed in this very room 50 years ago this week?
Didn't he drop your ring?
Rolled right under the couch.
Okay, just one last thing.
You remember?
You're not just inviting us into your home, you're inviting us into your life.
The WJBF Live Viper 6 Skyview Network is sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Low prices, big selection, and committed to quality customer service. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. I hope you have had a wonderful Tuesday, and hopefully you're staying cool. It's definitely starting to feel more humid. We also have the temperatures heating up closer to average for this time of the year, and not much rain to cool us off. We do have those hit or miss showers and storms across the two-state and over towards Alabama, and some of those are producing flash flooding, so we are fortunate that we don't have to worry about that here at home. This is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam. Some high-level clouds still around, but the clouds will clear tonight, and I'm not expecting any more rain. We're sitting at 87 degrees, feeling like 88 here in town. A south wind of 5 miles per hour, and dew points are in the mid-60s. Your sunset will be at 8:37. So more cloud cover and slightly cooler off towards the northwest, 79 in Washington, 78 in Crawfordville, but hotter down towards the southeast where there's more sunshine and it's been completely dry, 90 in Sylvania and Bamberg. So what's the next big thing? Well, it's going to get even hotter. We are tracking a heat dome with this ridge of high pressure overhead. That's going to bring temperatures up to the low to mid-90s starting tomorrow. 91. Now, our heat index, not too bad, 95. But then as we get towards Thursday, approaching that 100-degree mark and then soaring all the way up to 105 for that feels like temperature Friday, and nearly just as hot on Saturday. So please keep that in mind as we go into the end of the week. But once again, tomorrow, not too bad. Feeling like 95 by the time we get to the 4 o'clock hour with an actual air temperature of 91 degrees. Now that heat stress potential will be at the dangerous level on Friday afternoon. That will be the hottest day of the week. So please limit your time outside, take it easy, as of course we are used to this type of heat down here in the southeast, but it's going to be the hottest it's been since last summer. So just something we're not super used to as we approach the summer months here. Now our future cast showing those light showers fade away. So tonight's going to be dry. We'll see the clouds clear a little bit and then some spotty showers as we go into tomorrow afternoon, but keeping that rain chance at just 10% for your Wednesday. Then on Thursday, we will have this disturbance move into the region. Also a sea breeze front possible, which could pick up rain chances a little bit more, up to around 30%. Still very spotty in coverage. And then we'll be tracking this cold front. Now, this will stall out over the area this weekend, increasing those rain chances to 40% Sunday, up to 50% on Monday and Tuesday. So that'll be our best chance at seeing some rain. Lows tonight, though, in the upper 60s to low 70s. Highs tomorrow will be near average in the lower 90s. And now here's your 10-day forecast. We'll see mostly sunny skies with only a 20% chance of rain on Friday. Saturday definitely won't be a washout either. And then as we go into next week, we'll cool down just a tad with highs back into the upper 80s. Now, congratulations to today's umbrella winner. That is Eddie Beard from Graniteville. Eddie, you can pick up your Viper 6 umbrella here at the station and sign up to win yours on WJBF.com.
All right, Jenna, thank you so much. Coming up, an Augusta woman will compete at the Transplant Games of America in Denver next week. Stay tuned to hear her story in sports.
Attention shoppers, we're offering 99 cents off of 9 items until 9 o'clock.
Oh, nines. Sounds like we're in a George Sink commercial.
We are in a George Sink commercial. Listen, shoppers, if you're ever hurt, call George Sink Injury Lawyers at all nines now.
Looking for your next ride? Come.
WJBF and our partners continue to champion local families through our Children First campaign. Together, we hope to strengthen our community by uplifting children across the CSRA. To learn more, visit WJBF.com/Children First.
We're more than your service company. We're your neighbors. Castle Brothers provides heating, cooling, plumbing, drains, electrical, and generators with 5-star care anytime you need us. For whole home peace of mind, call on Castle for comfort. CastleBros.com.
The headlines about Jackson Health.
All right, the word is help.
Could you use it in a sentence?
People need help after they've been hurt on the road.
I know it. 999-9999.
Technically, that is correct.
If you've been hurt, call George Sink Injury Lawyers at all nines now.
The WJBF Live Viper 6 Skyview Network is sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Low prices, big selection, and committed to quality customer service. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
A local woman is about to compete on the national stage, but it's not only a competition, it's a celebration of life. The Transplant Games of America is set to begin June 18th in Denver, celebrating donors and their recipients.
Meet Cheryl Gay, an Augusta woman who went into sudden cardiac death, a condition that could be fatal within minutes. That's when her life took a drastic turn.
The doctor came out and told my family I had a 5% chance of living, and if I did, I would probably be severely brain damaged because I had been down for over 30 minutes. And that afternoon, I was off the vent talking. I had a little bit of confusion from the medication, but I didn't have any brain damage.
For the next 7.5 years, she lived with heart disease. That's when the doctors recommended a transplant.
The first thing we did was thank the Lord for the donor and to be with their family, because here we were getting ready to celebrate, and yet they had lost someone, so they were grieving. But we had shared memories together.
Then 4 hours later, she had heart surgery. Within weeks, she got her life back.
Don't take anything for granted anymore. You know, I may not feel the best in the world some days because everybody gets tired. But on the days that I do feel well, I'm making sure that I'm honoring my donor's memory in any way I can.
In 2004, she competed in her first Transplant Games. But more than anything, it was an eye-opening experience.
It's just real emotional to think of all of these people that have been given the gift of life by a total stranger. Right now, there's over 3,000 people waiting in Georgia, over 100,000 waiting across the United States, and they're living in organ failure.
Fast forward now to 2026. The two-time transplant recipient is now the manager for Team Georgia. She'll compete in events like table tennis, darts, and cornhole.
I have won medals in all of those events except table tennis. So this year, I'm looking forward to trying to be able to medal in table tennis. My cornhole partner and I, we won silver the first time we played together. In the last 2 games, we've won gold. And so this year, we're going for a three-peat because we want to get that 3rd gold medal.
All right, Cheryl, thank you for sharing your story with us. Now, as a reminder, it is Game 4 tonight of the NHL Finals between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas leads the series 2-1. The game starts tonight at 8 p.m. right here on News Channel 6. Looking forward to seeing that. And will Vegas take the lead? Will they have a tie? I don't know.
Cheryl, you get that medal. We are pulling for you. Bring that three-peat back to Augusta. We'll be right back.
One handles breakfast, two.
And if your evening's fixing,
call Mr. Hixon. I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
One handles breakfast, two handles mornings. Get any two for $5 breakfast favorites at McDonald's. A bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, and now the Egg McMuffin joins the lineup. Open early at McDonald's. Your morning handled. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Here is one more look at our 10-day forecast. A high of 91 tomorrow, then climbing from there. 93 Thursday, 96 on Friday. Rain chances will be pretty limited over the next few days, up to just 30% on Thursday. Slightly higher rain chances from Sunday through next week, and then we'll also see temperatures cool down with highs back into the upper 80s next week.
World Cup fever is sweeping the nation and it's now spread to the sea. Animals at the Georgia Aquarium are showing their excitement for the beautiful game. Sea lions, seals, and dolphins all tossing around the soccer ball with their keepers. The World Cup gets underway on Thursday.
Oh,
look at that dolphin. So cute.
Very cute.
So cute.
Oh, it's precious.
And that's our report for now, everybody. News Channel 6 continues at 7 o'clock, right after World News Tonight. We'll see you again for News Channel 6 at 11 after the game. Have a nice evening, and don't forget to tune in to WJBF 6 Plus for election coverage.